Hey everybody! You know, you know, I want to look at Sonic and Tails R because a lot of people are saying it's bad, and I want to see if it's actually bad or if it's actually good. Because Optimistic, even though it started a bunch of shit with another Sonic fan, let me see if it's. I want to see if it's bad, if it's good, if it's anything in between. So yeah, I was actually gonna do this in character, but nah, I'm gonna do this in developed by AJ.
Take this! Come on out, Fox! I want that hedgehog!
Okay, Mike Pollock is nailing it. Like seriously, Mike Pollock is nailing it right now. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Your defenses can only protect you for so long, Tails. Tell me where Sonic is now. You can't hide in that workshop of yours forever.
Up here!
Ah. Phase 1 complete.
What do you want with Sonic?
Isn't it obvious? To destroy him. Hence the missiles. Fire!
Okay, it shows the action pretty clearly. Well, the action, what's going on pretty clearly.
Shield!
Good job, Eggman. Now I can do this.
If you think that you can make a fool out of me, you'll just make a fool out of yourself. Ready for round 2?
Hey, Eggman. Did you miss me?
Aha! Finally. Phase 2 complete.
Go home, Eggman. You don't want to do this.
Oh, but I do, you annoying little hedgehog.
Okay. He sounds like Ryan Drummond. He sounds like the old Sonic guy. No, from the Dreamcast era. Pretty good, pretty good. And it's not gonna compare. It's not gonna impair my whole thing whatsoever.
Commence Gamma Formation X.
That's a lot of guns. Don't suppose they're fast enough to catch me.
Only one way to find out.
Okay, start.
You complete me.
Ew. I mean, okay, I'm really starting to see like the age in Ryan's voice, but it's the heart's still there. It's just kind of it's a little different.
Nearly caught me that time.
Hey, Sonic!
What's up, Tails?
Hop on the wing!
Okay. Looks like he's reloading.
Exactly. That's why I called you up here. I brought something.
What'd you bring? Whoa! The 7th Chaos Emerald.
Yep. I found it during one of my test flights.
Some things never change. Nice find, dude.
Thanks.
Now we got all 7. Let's get him.
Roger!
Eggman! What do you get when you cross a hedgehog and 7 emeralds?
Phase 3.
Phase 3? What the heck?
It really does show that Ryan Pollock could do Sinister Robotnik if he wanted to. Again, it just tells me that Forces wasn't on the ball on that one. Ryan right now is doing pretty well. I would say he's doing pretty well. And maybe it's a little bit of the fanboy in me, but it's pretty good right now so far. Not really seeing too much wrong with it, other than Ryan's voice not sounding like he used to. But I chalk that up to age.
Beam! He's trying to take the emeralds!
Oh, no, you don't.
Okay.
Fascinating. I forget how your wretched golden heart can attract the emeralds. Well, let's see what's stronger, Sonic.
Hmm.
My genius or your willpower?
Okay, the grunting go.
No! There!
I don't know. The acting seems to be
Until
fine.
next time,
I would say.
Sonic.
Sonic?
Yeah,
Oh
What should
god
we
damn.
do?
working on it.
Sonic, you going through puberty?
Let's find Knuckles.
Okay. Next stop, Angel Island. I'll drop you off there while I go get the tornado too.
Not bad, naturally.
You did what?
It's a little
Chill
spotty.
out, Knuckles. It wasn't my fault.
It's a little spotty. But it's a little spotty, yes. I'm not gonna say that it ain't. But it's not as bad as a lot of people were making it out to be. There are certain the thing about audio dramas, folks. The thing about audio/radio dramas are like your mind has to actually fill in the blanks of what you're hearing. It's more like you really have to use your imagination because the visuals aren't really here, and you have to actually use your mind. I know some people don't do that. Trust me. If my views are any freaking indication of that, most people don't want to use their imaginations. I get that. This one Sonic tuber had a bad take on it, and everybody just descended on her like a bunch of vultures, and I'm like, even though this person probably didn't like this, everybody just like dogpiled her. Even the current voice of Sonic did, and I was just like, that's just unprofessional. Yes, Mistletoe. That's the person's name. May have had a bad take with this. Probably didn't like audio dramas to begin with. And I can agree with Dumbsville. It's not that great, but like, oh, sweet summer child, sweet summer children. I've heard worse audio dramas. Trust and believe. I've heard worse. This is decent. This is decent. I would say. So far.
It even had a tractor beam. It's a laser-based instrument that can seize control of solid material and force it to levitate towards the...
Not now, Tails.
Okay.
The emeralds broke apart because they were under too much pressure. You need to find the shards and piece them back together again.
I figured. But they're all over the planet as far as we know. We'll be running around in circles if we don't have you as a detector. Come on, let's go.
You know I can't do that.
The Chaos Emeralds are in pieces and you're just gonna sit there?
What are you trying to say?
I'm telling you to get up and help us, knucklehead.
Oh, yeah? You and what army?
Please. You think I need an army?
Then come on. Bring all 3 feet of you.
Wait. Please. Come on, guys. We've got an emergency to deal with here.
I have this
Sonic,
big
it's
ass
fine.
shitty.
My jewelry
I have this
well,
big
then,
ass
find
grin
the
on my
emeralds.
face.
And Knuckles, just tell us how we can put them back together, okay?
Fine. The truth is that I don't have the answer. I have a bond with the Master Emerald, so when I put the pieces back together, it just took its form on its own and even told me where to find the final pieces. The Chaos Emeralds could be a different story, but you won't know until you find the shards. The emeralds have the power to attract each other, so if you find one, the rest should be really close by. You shouldn't have a hard time finding them.
Okay.
And I'll point out one thing. I'm not trying to. And no, folks, I'm not trying to side with Emmy Jones on this. I'm not siding with Emmy Jones and saying this thing is like the perfect audio drama I've ever heard since freaking Doctor Who and Zagreus, which is a pretty good one. You should totally I'm not telling. You should totally go to like Spotify and like totally like listen to that. There's some good shit, and especially if you've been burned from Doctor Who like I was, it's kind of like what the doctor ordered. Pun totally not intended, but but for what it is or for what it's starting out as, pretty good, man. And trust me, it's not the fact that I'm hearing Ryan Drummond's voice as Sonic again, like, because that's nice. Don't get me wrong, but his voice isn't what it used to be, and I know that. I know, but it's still nice hearing him voice Sonic. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fanboy in me just going, yeah. But I do know that it isn't the same. It isn't the same voice that it used to be. You know, when you're me and you played Sonic Adventure so many times, you know the ins and outs of that game. You played Sonic 2, you played Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic Adventure 2 Battle so many times. You basically know that game in and out. You know, but I can tell that Sonic's voice is just not what you know, Ryan's Sonic voice isn't really what it used to be, but it still sounds good enough. And yeah, that's how I feel about it. I know, but Bugsy, don't you rail on things like this? I'm like, but but it's not as bad as everybody was making it out to be because I didn't see it. I just saw maybe a few bits and bobs here and there, but like I didn't really get any context with any of this. But to hear it, it's pretty good. It's pretty okay, man. It's not good. It's not bad, but it's pretty okay. It's serviceable. If anything, this is just like this big old bowl of like, this is a big old bowl of Dreamcast era Sonic stuff that I'm just, nowadays I feel more nostalgic for, and it's not bad. But let me finish.
We'll go back to my workshop, grab the dual radar, and find the emeralds.
Sonic, you're a pain in my neck. But if anyone can fix this mess, you two can. Good luck.
Thanks, Knuckles. We'll do our best. Alrighty. Ready to go, Tails?
Yep, the radar's all set, and we're prepared for takeoff.
Cool. Let's go.
Do you think Eggman's found some of the emeralds by now?
Doesn't matter. There's nothing that old egghead can do that can stop us. We'll get them all back, no problem.
Right. Hang on, Sonic. We're taking off.
Woo, yeah! Adventure, here we come!
I'm not crying or anything because I'm totally not. But I'll say this. This was pretty good, pretty decent, pretty good and decent. But I'm not, there are a little bit of bits and bobs here and there. Voice direction is kind of all over the place during the fight scene. But they'll improve. Now, Mistletoe's take on how she feels about Sonic and Tails are, comes from a person who probably doesn't like a lot of audio dramas and doesn't like a lot of things. Kind of, you gotta use your mind to piece the dots together. But by no means does that mean you all should freaking dogpile on her. People have bad takes all the fucking time on Twitter. And honestly, it's not a bad fucking thing. Okay? People fucking have opinions that we all don't like. I just say let them be, because she has the right to air her opinion out. If it was bad to her, it was bad to her. If it's like good or if it's good or decent to me, I'll say it as is. But I'm not gonna just dogmatically defend Emmy Jones because I'm a fan, because I'm like a fan of her stuff. I think, to me, the way I feel about it is more like this is just fan service. For those of you that don't really know, because I've talked about this before, back in the day when Brawl was coming out, God, I feel so old talking about this, and a little bit embarrassed, but let's talk about this. So I was a part of a campaign trying to get Ryan Drummond to be in Brawl, and that went about as good as you expect it to be. But hearing his voice again, even if there is a little bit of chinks in the armor, it was kind of nostalgic hearing it again. Not like I'm about to fucking cry or anything, because I'm totally not gonna do that. But for me, it's good on a kind of fan servicey level, like the real version of fan service, like the other version of fan service, not the real version of fan service, because both versions of fan services are equally valid in my eyes. Whether it's a penny shot, or whether you got freaking Ryan Drummond to voice Sonic again in a fan series. Like, just hearing his voice again kind of made me smile. Kind of made me think about the good old, kind of made me think about everything in my life that kind of changed. You know? And, you know, I associate Sonic Adventure with some of the good things, you know, some of the various good things in my life. And, just hearing it again just, hearing it again just brought me back to that time. I was not planning to get sentimental or flat out hate the thing. And I wasn't going to go like, oh, this thing sucks. But I wanted to gauge and see how good it is. How good or bad it really is. And I give Sonic R Episode 1 a solid 3 out of 5. It could have been better. But for what we got, it wasn't bad. It's very okay. Now, if you excuse me, I got an anniversary week to still plan. Emmy, you did a good job. And if I'm not mistaken, man, we got David Humphrey back as Knuckles, which again gave me feelings of just nostalgia. Like right in my own heart. If I was in character, I would have probably said my black twisted heart, but not really in character for this. I enjoyed this. And I wasn't really looking to enjoy this, but I did. Do I still think how people treated Mistletoe was horrible? Oh, hell yes. Do I still think what Ryan said, what Roger Craig Smith said was was like the most unprofessional thing he could ever possibly do? Hell to the yes. But am I happy that I saw it? Oh, hell to the yes. It hit me right in the nostalgia, right in my nostalgia gland, which is a thing that does exist. Don't look it up. I want you all to know that, yeah, the way people handled the way people ranked on Mistletoe for just having an opinion, it really did piss me off. It really did piss me off that a bunch of fans would protect Emmy Jones and not let a person fight their own battles that they needed to be fought. Miami didn't really care because people can say whatever they want about a project, you know. It's not like it's a bad thing. But I think it's really unprofessional for Roger himself to just be like, yeah, well, knock it off because it's just an opinion. And like, really, Roger Craig Smith, if you ever see this video, I want you to know one thing. Yeah, what you did was very unprofessional, and I'm not a, you know, I will respect you as the voice of Sonic, but as kind of a person, yeah, you kind of low on the list. Kind of low on my list, and that doesn't matter for much. But God, like that did make me mad last night when I found all this out. But like, you know what? It's whatever. I'm not a guy who holds on to a lot of grudges nowadays. I'm just saying, Roger, that was messed up, and you should totally apologize, but you probably won't. But either way it goes, everybody. God, it hit me in the nostalgia. It hit me in the nostalgia. I didn't, and I was trying to be as stone-faced as possible, but for fuck's sake, it hit me right where it hit me right where most things hit me the most. Right in the old nostalgic land. So, yeah. It wasn't like stupendous, awesome, great, stupendous and awesome, because that kind of goes for, what was it, Doctor Who, The Edge of Time, and Zagreus. Because those, if you know what version of Doctor that is, it's actually pretty cool. I mean, seriously, Zagreus is a freaking awesome, like, an awesome audio drama. But I would say I wedge it kind of in the, in the mid to okay fan audio dramas. And there are some good fan audio dramas. And one with Sonic that I really liked. It was called Secret Identity. Look that up. It's actually pretty good, and I'm kind of mad that it never really got anywhere, but it was pretty good. Did a unique thing with Sonic that I thought it was kind of, the way he got Sonic's powers was kind of questionable, but I was like, But look up Sonic audio drama Secret Identity. You might actually find something pretty cool about it. But I shall see you all next time. Well, I'll see you all in like what? Another, well, I guess this is my last video for today. For now. Or maybe not, because I still have that Naruto thing to do. But either way, hope you guys have a good day. This is my last video because again, I'm thinking of making another one. Going back to the Naruto stuff. I shall see you then. But if I'm not, and I'm just on my website putting down new content, you'll probably see me there. Peace.